Hey champ, if you think a seller's equity is just the difference between what they owe and what the house is worth, you're getting it wrong. And if you're a real estate investor or wholesaler, this mistake can cost you thousands. Today, I'm breaking down what real equity really is, how to calculate it, and how you can use this knowledge to negotiate better deals, make more money, and help more motivated sellers. Stick around to the end because I'll also show you how marginal equity deals can become perfect subject to or seller finance opportunities that don't require you to use your credit, go to a bank, or even have a lot of cash. Champ, I've been an entrepreneur since 9th grade in high school and a real estate investor since 2006. And all that time, I've never borrowed money from a sticky banker or held a resume job. Today's lesson is about understanding equity the right way. Part 1, what is equity in basic concept? Equity simply means the difference between what a home is worth and what is owed on the loan. Let's say a house has a fair market value of $100,000. That means if it were listed with a realtor, cleaned up, and marketed to retail buyers, it would probably sell around that price. Now let's say the seller owes $60,000 on their mortgage. $100,000, $60,000 or more, $40,000 of equity. Most people stop there, but that's a mistake. That's not true equity. Part 2, true equity versus theoretical equity. You see, true equity is what the seller actually walks away with after all the costs of selling. So what costs are we talking about? 6% realtor commission, 3% title, escrow, legal, and closing fees, 1-2% for buyer-requested repairs after inspection. In most cases, that's around 10% of the home's value or $10,000 on a $100,000 home. So while the seller thinks they've got $40K of equity, they really have $40,000, $10,000, or $30,000 true equity. And if the seller doesn't know this, you better. Part 3, why this matters to you as an investor. Understanding this simple difference gives you the upper hand in every negotiation. Most sellers will tell you, I've got $40,000 in equity. But when you explain the real numbers and educate them about closing costs, commissions, and fees, you come across as more trustworthy, more knowledgeable, and more helpful. Now you're not just throwing out lowball offers, you're breaking down real math. And that creates opportunities to structure win-win creative deals and like subject to seller financing or even wraparound mortgages. Part 4, how to calculate true equity step by step. Here's the simple formula I use. Fair market value, loan balance, selling costs, or true equity. Let's break that down again with numbers. FMV said $100,000. The loan balance here is $60,000. Selling costs 10%, ER $10,000. $100,000, $60,000, and your $40,000 equity, $40,000, $10,000, $30,000 true equity. That's what they're really walking away with if they list it. But here's where it gets interesting. Part 5, what about sellers with marginal equity?